Hi, I'm Ken from CoverGuard, and we hope to share a couple of quick tips to make your learning curve short and your first experience a very positive one. You're going to love the features and benefits that can save you time and materials on the job. You'll install the back channel and the back of the fittings first. A recommendation is to take these zip ties and put them approximately where you think you're going to need those. Put your zip ties in, install the number of lines that you're going to do, peel back the film from the top and the bottom of the duct, and just ensure that the protective film is not going to get caught between the cover and the base. And then you just snap this on, and you'll want to make sure that it goes totally inside of the base. If you need to cut the duct, the easiest way with a chop saw is to nest the top and the bottom together and then cut it where it needs to go, both at one time with a fine tooth blade. If you're going to use snips, I would encourage you, they need to be straight snips. They can't have the tip curved to the left or the tip curved to the right. And what you do is you basically snip the two sides where you want to cut it. Then you'll break these off. And then you score right where this needs to go with a box cutter, top and bottom, and it will break right off. The wall inlet is has a bubble so that you can have a nice sweep of your line sets into the wall. But again, these channels make installing it very easy. Install your quarter turn cam screws and you're good to go. Always recommend that you put some piece at the bottom to secure it from ever sliding down. And so whether you use an end cap that reduces down to a single zone system, if you choose, you can cut this if you want it tight for a little bit for maybe a 2-zone system, or if you've got 3 or 4 zones, you can put a regular coupling at the very bottom and come out with all of your line sets to the condenser. But definitely take advantage of these inside tabs that protrude there at least 1/4 of an inch, and they hold the cover tight so that it won't slide down on you. We have 2 flex tubes, a small and a large, depending on the number of line sets that you're doing. And of course, for existing lines, you can always slit the bottom underneath with a box cutter and then zip tie this closed right over existing lines to simplify that. But you'll need one of 2 fittings, either directly through the wall with our wall flange. This comes with 2 pieces, a piece that fits the large flex and a piece that fits the small flex. And a couple of tips about this: you will need to supply your screws that attach this to the wall based on the application that you're actually installing. What comes in here is the screws that lock this together tight against the tube and also secures it to the wall for the top there. So when you're installing the flex adapter, you'll always want to make sure to install the piece with ridges first over top of the tube. And you slide that through the nice guides that make that an easy install, and then you put the top piece over so that it fits nice and secure and holds everything tight. And so whether it's a sharp 90 or a 45, which will be just a little bit less of a bend there, or maybe a 90 sweep, they all work the same way with regards to growing to fit the needs of how many ducts that you have, and use our no rust quarter turn cam screws for easy installation. Now the inside and the outside 90 elbows make a beautiful curve to finish off going around the corner. But the one size fits all design requires that you take a box cutter and you just cut where it's scored based on how thick and how many line sets you're going to run through. The bigger the duct, the more you leave. The skinnier the duct, you just cut this off. And then what will happen is these clips will clamp right down over top of the cover and lock it tight. and it will leave a beautiful, smooth finish. The same with the inside 90. When you cut this off, you'll have a piece that you throw away, and that will be what allows this to go tight against the building and tight against the duct and give you a beautiful fit. Our T is our most versatile and unique of our fittings, going from large multi-zone splitting out based on where you need the different lines to go. But the way that it works, no matter whether you're coming in from either direction, there will be some foam for you to install to keep that tight, so that when you go down from the fully expanded down to the reduced, you can keep a single piece looking beautiful